Oh, we're getting a phone call already. Look at that. Hey, welcome to the 99. You are on the air.
Hey, it's Aaron Tippin. Who's this?
Whoa, Aaron, how you doing, brother? This is Sideshow and with 12 right here, brother. How are you?
Hey, man, doing great.
What a surprise. What a surprise. Thank you so much for calling in, man. Let me give you a proper introduction, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey,
Hillbilly will work.
What?
I said, hey, Hillbilly will work.
Hillbilly will work. All right. Well, I'm a New York boy, so I'm going to give you a proper how you doing. Welcome to the 99% Radio Network show. Man, I want to let everybody know that Aaron Tippin, the legendary country singer, Aaron Tippin is calling in, man. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Me and 12 were just going over a couple things, and, you know, we were looking at some of our past videos, and back in 2022, we do a speed painting at Heroes Memorial Bridge here in Texas, where we do the reading of all the 9/11 names. And back in 2022, we played two songs during his speed painting, and one was from Daryl Worley, Have You Forgotten, and it rolled right into your song, Stars and Stripes, The Eagle Will Fly On, man. And it brought everybody, it gave everybody chills. Man, you really warmed everybody's hearts.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for including me in that. And, hey, Daryl Worley, there you go. There's another great American for you right there.
You both of you guys really legends before your time, man, because, you know, some of your songs that you've sung 13 and 15 and 20 years ago really ring true today to us patriots and to us, you know, flag saluting Americans. You have really knocked it out of the park with every one of your hits. And you know, on behalf of us, on behalf of the 99, we thank you, man, because we are true patriots to the end.
Hey, I can feel it, man. You know, and I kind of, you know, I guess I call myself the luckiest hillbilly that ever lived. You know, my career started on the Bob Hope Show, Christmas of 1990. Wow. The very first thing I ever did in country music was go to Saudi Arabia and entertain our troops before the Gulf War broke out. So that's my history. That's where I started. You know, a lot of things came out of that. Friends of the military and Aaron Tippin, and you know, I've been to the battlefield 9 times with this last war, and you know, just I believe in what our guys and gals do, and no matter what, I don't want them forgotten, and that's why I try to make sure I what I call serving those that serve.
That you couldn't hold that any truer, and today you're calling in on a very special show because today is dedicated to Army veteran Lori Pesawa, and I don't know if you recall that name. She was one of the only females killed in the Iraqi War in 2003. She was with Jessica Lynch during the ambush of the maintenance company when they took the wrong turn. And today's show is dedicated to her because we just visited the Navajo Nation over in Arizona and sat with tribal elders and discussing her at length. So you called in at a great time.
Wow, that's cool. Cool you guys would honor her. What a hero.
Aaron, this is 12, and thank you so much for spending a little bit of your valuable time with us. I was talking to another friend of yours, and if you want to see that video, I sent it to Gary Michaels a little bit ago, and then as Sideshow mentioned, we were looking at it. It is amazing how that circle has come all the way back around to today, you know, with 9/11 in our sights, the reading of the names coming up. Watch that video, the painting that Gabino Gino Martinez, the speed painter, created to your music and Daryl's music. And I'm not kidding you, we have although that video is just of him doing the painting, we had the benefit of seeing the impact even today, and this was a year ago in 22, the impact that your song had on, and we had hundreds and hundreds of people there for that ceremony. And you talk about an emotional moment that fit perfectly. It was great, and your song moved people that day. Got to witness it firsthand. It was a great experience.
You know, I've seen that guy before do a lot of other stuff, but I never saw him do anything like this, like you guys are telling me about. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I can't wait to see it. I'll bet that is awesome.
Yeah, I think Gary's 12 just sent it, so I think Gary's going to be forwarding it over to you as well.
He did. I just hadn't had the chance to look at it yet.
Awesome. So, you know, I got to tell you, I pulled up your tour dates, and I got very, very excited that you are going to be in Roy City, right here in our backyard, in November,
cool.
November 18th. So we are looking forward to maybe coming to the show and sitting with you, and if you can, maybe come into studio prior.
That would be awesome, man. We'd love to have you guys come be with us.
Oh, we would be honored to come and talk to your whole crew, and just sit down and maybe have a little libation and get a little hillbilly.
That's right. I'll show you guys how it goes.
Hey, Aaron, you have to just remember sideshows from New York City. He doesn't do all that well at bars.
Hey, listen, I could do the honky tonks just as good as the next guy, man. Listen,
Yippee-ki-yay, cowboy.
That's right, man. I've been in Texas 14 years, so now it's in my blood a little bit. I own a cowboy hat. I do have one. I just never wear it.
Yeah, but it's like one of them little.
You live in Texas, you gotta have one.
You gotta have a cowboy hat. I even got a pair of boots.
No.
Put this New York boy in a pair of boots.
You're right there.
So, what have you been up to, brother? I mean, your calendar is full.
No, it is full. Today Mama got me loading furniture. We built a new house, and so we're starting to move some stuff over to it. And man, she's got me huffing and puffing. I'm just glad to talk to you guys, get out from under her wing a little bit.
Hey, Aaron, we gotta ask you a question though, because it has been mentioned on this show, and we were looking at picture. It's been mentioned before on this show. We were looking at some of your early pictures, right? Yeah. And we need to ask you about the porn stash.
Well, ask away. What do you want to know?
So we were taking a bet, like who might have influenced you at that time to grow that thing, and I bet Burt Reynolds might have been the guy to influence. But how did you come
like
to grow?
The Queen from Queen.
He said Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
But that's from he's because he's from New York. I said Burt Reynolds, an American icon. So how did that come about?
Yeah, Burt Reynolds, that had to be a high influence. Good gosh, man, come on, that guy did Smokey and the Bandit. Are you kidding?
Yeah, he had the ultimate mustache, man. He had the stash.
Oh yeah, and then I guess another one. What's his name? Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. Well,
Sam, boy, when he plays his cowboy movies, he really sports some good stash.
Oh, even in Roadhouse, he still had that stash. I mean, that was the ultimate cowboy stash. That's that gunslinger stash he's got.
My wife Thea, she's from Montana, and so she's used to seeing all these handlebar mustaches and stuff. So I kind of wear that look so she can remember what her cowboy boyfriends look like.
Man, real quick, man, I just want to know your songs, like when we spoke to Daryl, I mean, you guys all seem to have that same thing, man. What inspires a lot of your songs? What brings them? Is it the current culture? Like, because they are just powerful tunes, man. They hit you hard.
It all stems from my dad. My dad was my hero in life. He was the greatest patriot I knew. He was an civilian Air Force flight instructor in the 50s when I was born. And man, that guy taught me how to love this country and how to love America, how to love Americans that are out giving their lives and sacrificing their time to defend our country, man. They taught me to love and appreciate them, and so I did. And once I came back from the Gulf War, man, I built myself a little soapbox, and man, I got where I wasn't scared to jerk it out and stand up on it and crow for all these troops that that give so much.
What do you think about the current dust up involving the woke crowd and Jason Aldean? You know, Sideshow, we're not DJs. We don't normally play music on this show, but we've had some entertainers on here before, so we've been talking about this. And like your song, Daryl Worley's songs.
I mean, you got something to stand for. The song "You Got Something to Stand For." If that was brought out today, would have received the same treatment as you know?
I'd say as high as possible. You look at one of the lines, you know, in my song "When Star Stripes and Eagle Flies," you know, and if you don't proud for you, that's too bad. You know, I mean, they'd say, "Oh my goodness, well you can't say that." You know, and I got another one called "Free to Be Me." You guys might check that one out. It's called "Free to Be Me," and one of the lines in it is, you know, you can even burn the flag of democracy, but not in front of me.
Yeah,
you know, So, you know, I mean, Daryl's like me. Jason, you know, hey, guess what? I'm just going to be quite honest with you. And man, it blew up on him. I mean, that song went straight to the top of the charts. So no matter what the powers that be in Nashville think, you know, the folks that buy and love this music thought different, and they showed them.
Yeah, I mean, that shows that patriotism still lives in America, and people still support our troops and our American flag and small town home USA, man. You know, no matter what.
Man, you know, and you're right. And you know, I got a song called "There's a Whole Lot More of Us Than There Are Them," and it rings true. I mean, every time you look around at something that really pisses off the patriot Americans, man, they stand up and vote with their pocketbook, and that's how you really do it. That's how you really get these guys to change their ways, man. You know, same thing they do to us, to cancel our lives and cancel our businesses, and they do the same thing to us, man. We got to learn to vote with our pocketbook.
You know, there's a group. Some of them we've mentioned already, like yourself. Charlie Daniels would be another one that comes to mind.
My first concert ever was Charlie Daniels.
You know, strong patriotic Americans, people that love America, love freedom. I might even throw Kid Rock in there. I like his stuff as well.
Yeah.
It does, especially with this latest song that's come up with Jason Aldean and that whole dust up there. It seems like there is a resurgence, perhaps, in small town America for music that is positive and uplifting, that talks about the good things in America. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, man, I think, like I said, I thought this when I heard the song. I said, man, that's cool. I said, that is the truth. You know, I live in a small town. Yep, you better bet. If you come in the restaurant deciding you're going to waylay everybody with an automatic weapon, you'll probably get return gunfire before you can fire 2 rounds off.
From everybody,
that's real America.
From every age group. From every age group, you'll get 80-year-old women pulling out those 44 Magnums out of their little purses and start blowing you away.
Well, you know what? I'm all about peace. And, man, you know what? When it gets disturbed, whatever it takes to put it back.
Yeah. Man, I'm just glad that you are on our side, because you know, like I said, your music really is powerful. I was listening to The Eagle Flies on the way here today, man, and it just brought me back, and I don't remember much. I got a lot of memory loss, but you know what? That song just brought me back to September 11th, being there, and you know, it just, you keep every first responder under your wings with that song, you know, and it holds each and every one of their family members. So I'm sure everybody who perished that day, their family listens to your song and knows, man, somebody does love us, somebody does care, and it's uplifting.
Very, very much so.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I've been blessed with the opportunity to write some great songs, and man, that being one of them, and I'm very thankful.
Well, what's on the future agenda for you
We are wide open, man. We got 85 shows this
Look at this.
year.
Look at
for a
this.
bunch of old,
Yeah.
bunch of old guys, has-beens, man. We are burning the highway up. Me, Sammy Kershaw, Colin Ray, we do the Roots and Boots. I'm out there doing shows on my own. They're out there doing shows on their own. Man, we're all three working our tails off this year. And we've had a real resurgence of this old 90s stuff, and we're just riding away.
Well, I'm going to tell you, to our Texas listeners out there, Aaron's going to be in our backyard coming November 18th. So go on to his website. Go to AaronTippin.com.
AaronTippin.com.
/tours and get your tickets today, man. It's going to be over at the Southern Junction Nightclub and Steakhouse. You can't get a better night than Steak and Aaron and music. That is going to be the ultimate night, man. I mean, you can't get more hillbilly than that. I know me and 12 with our significant others will be there. We will definitely be there at your show, rooting you on and really absorbing all this great music.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys. We're looking forward to that show. Man, I hope everybody comes. We'll have a real good time. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to help you spread the word.
Yep.
It's literally just a few miles from my backyard. It's a great. Have you ever been there before?
No, not that I know of.
Steak, right?
It's
not that I can remember.
It's a great venue. It really is a great venue. They have a great steak there. Serve a great steak. You will really enjoy performing there. It's really close and intimate. Everybody's uptight to the stage, and you'll enjoy it a lot. And we will certainly do our best to promote that show.
Yeah.
And not only that, but we've kind of developed a habit, I guess, on this show. We're finding these connections, and shout out to our good friend Gary Michaels. Love that guy because he has it's been great for us. So we love what he's doing. We try to reciprocate. One good turn definitely deserves another, but there's a theme to it. The people that we're meeting to be introduced to, all patriotic Americans, people that love this country, want to bring it together and celebrate individual freedoms and just freedom in general, and we'd certainly like to do the same for you.
Well, man, I appreciate you guys.
And Gary's texting me right now, Aaron. He says, tell him howdy.
Howdy.
Gary just texted me. He said, tell him howdy and rock on.
Well, man, he's a good dude. I think the world of him. We've known each other a lot of years.
Hey, just one more quick question, man. Looking through your back history and looking through you're a pilot?
Oh, yeah, man. That's what I did before I got in the music biz. I was a professional airplane pilot. That's what my dad did for a living. So I grew up in an airplane family. So really ain't nothing new. I've been flying airplanes since I was 14 years old, and so I've been a licensed pilot since I was 14. So, airplanes just part of the Tippin family. It's just part of it.
So when you getting on a plane to fly through your tours, man, you're like, move over, let me take the wheel on this one.
Yeah, what's wrong, you guys? Come on, I can do this.
I'm flying to my own concert.
Yeah, man. Well, we got a bunch of old warbirds and antique airplanes that I enjoy. Matter of fact, we just got back from AirVenture, Oshkosh, Wisconsin, where it's the biggest aviation event of the year, in the United States of the year. And we just we had a great time there, as we do with all our buddies that fly their warbird airplanes beside us. And so it's just a cool deal, and we always have fun doing that. And we go all over the country flying our old airplanes.
So you have warbirds that you personally fly, Aaron?
Oh yeah, man. You better check Aaron Tippin Aviation website.
I'm definitely going to. So I'm going to do
some of the
that.
Facebook stuff.
What do you fly?
We got a T6, SNJ 4 T6. We got a 1941 Stearman biplane. We got a 1932 Great Lakes biplane. We got a Mooney Acclaim. We've got a Cardinal, Cessna Cardinal, a Erotica K. We got a little flippy floppy stunt airplane called a DR-109. So airplanes are Big Tippin fun time.
So I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't already have one, but if you do not, when I see you in November, I'd like to give you a gift if I could. Can I do that?
Okay, is it an airplane?
Yeah. Well, it's almost an airplane.
You can't fly it.
I have a series of signed prints that were gifted to me. I have them in my office at work. They are of a 1942 yellow Stearman, and there's 3 of them, and it depicts a pilot, a trainee pilot on his navigation training session, and he's landed his plane in the middle of a field in Texas somewhere, and he's talking to a rancher who's pointing him in the right direction. Then it shows him in the middle of the field, then it shows him up at the bunkhouse, and then there's a third one that I think that shows like the 2 or 3 people from the little community that come out to see the plane. And I've had them in my office forever. They're just sealed up. I don't have room for them, but if you have one of those, I would love for you to have those signed
Sure
prints.
do, man. That would be awesome. That'd be cool.
When I see you in November, I will gift them to you because they'll be displayed proudly, and I'm sure you'll put them somewhere close to your plane.
Oh, we'll put them. We have a hangar out at Sparta, Tennessee. We have a hangar, and where my son is owns a maintenance facility out there, and we work on airplanes, and he works on a lot of warbirds and whatnot. And boy, that'd be great. We got just a place for them.
Okay, well, we'll see you when you come to Royce City in November,
Yep.
and if I don't see you beforehand, I would be happy to gift those to you.
Man, I appreciate it. Sounds cool.
Aaron, thank you so much. We're going to make sure that everybody gets onto the AaronTippin.com website and check out the tours. You know, this August 4th, he will be in Winder, Georgia. Then he's going to South Dakota and Utah, over to California, then back to South Dakota. Who plans your trips, man? You're bouncing back and forth. And then he's doing you're doing a couple of stints here in Texas, over in Lufkin and Corpus Christi, and then you're going to be in our backyard right here in Royce City. So, man, check out these tour dates. Be sure to catch Aaron Tippin on one of these dates or at a venue near you, man, and get that patriotic feeling in you, because, man, his lungs are going to blow up your lungs and fill you back up with patriotic pride at every single concert.
Hey, boys, I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you on the 18th.
Okay, cool. Look forward to seeing you.
Listen, if I don't know when you're going to come into Texas, but on the 18th, I think that's a Friday. If you want to come into studio a couple days before, we host a show on Wednesday. You are more than welcome to be in studio before the show on the 18th if you're available.
I appreciate it, bro, but we'll be traveling or we'll be doing a show, guarantee you.
I got you. But feel free to call in anytime, brother. You are now part of the 99 family.
Man. All right, guys.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you, brother.
All right, that was Aaron Tippin, man. That was huge. Like I said, go onto his website, AaronTippin.com. And check out a concert near you.
I was born by God's dear grace in an extraordinary place where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly.